Hello, hello, is this working? Hello, hello. Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where my cat's really busting me. Big time. I mean, he's jumping all over the place now. I can't keep my models anywhere. He wrecks them. But I love them. Anyways, welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where you get all your wargaming boredness in one place. Really? Anyways. Okay, we got a few. I got a few. Emails that we'll take a look at. First thing that's very interesting is Combat. I guess Volume 3, the Eastern Front, or maybe that's not a volume because Combat Volume 1 and 2. It's specifically written 2, so this is Combat Eastern Front, like the Market Garden. And I don't know how the Market Garden was. I heard it was good, and I heard it was fiddly. How can it be fiddly? It's the same system. So check it out, Compass Games, Combat, Eastern Front. I hear it's a very good game. Next up, we have Battle of Guadalcanal by Heroes of the Pacific. I think it's the same guys who made Heroes of Stalingrad, Heroes of D-Day, Heroes of all kinds. Wordforged Games now has it. Wow. Okay. Maybe it's not the same. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I got to get in touch with those guys. Those guys are nice. They support the channel. Very, very nice guys. It's in England. Anyways, check it out. Heroes of the Pacific by Wordforged Games. We have here by Devere Games, D-Day, Playa de Omaha. Oh, so I guess it's is it the Spanish version of, yes, John Butterfield's game? It is. In Spanish. So for people who have a hard time in English, it's in Spanish, which is pretty wicked. Anyways, that's that. And I don't know if this is true, but Wargamer posted that Rodney Smith, the guy from Play It Again, I think it is. It says, Board Game Tutorial Giant Watch It Played, calls out fellow YouTubers' deceptive ad practices. Okay. I thought it was for a specific company that he was doing that. What else do we have here? We have from Worthington Publishing, production, Wilderness 1864, Flying Fortress B-17 missions over Europe, Midway Solitaire, I think these are going to all be reprinted, The American Revolution plus Washington Secret Service. Check it out on the Worthington page. I'm all lost. My cat's got me all frazzled. I thought he was back on the table. Check it out on Worthington Publishing's website. And last but not least, from Wharf Rats. God, I can't remember anything anymore. Anyways, the first wave, $69. For a Forlorn Hope core game. It's a Kickstartered. It's a Herman Lotman game. How many games does this guy do? Anyways, it's Herman Lotman. The more games he does, the better for us. Check it out on Wharf Rat page. Wharf Rat. I keep forgetting. Anyways, sorry for last week. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't die. Here I am. All round, chubby, and cherubby like. For anybody who's interested. Anyways, I'll see you later.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Growing fresh daily at Noble Night Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the crux of the show. Let me fix my camera, or I should say my iPad. Yeah. There. Here we go. And you know what? I've been developing anxiety, man. Wicked pain right here in my throat, under my tongue. Am I dying? Okay. This week on 3-Minute Board Game, 2 videos, the best and worst games of the year 2025, and Parks, second edition in about 3 minutes. Aaron plays 4 videos. He's playing Burning Banners, the Great Goblin the Great Goblin Raid campaign, Advanced Game Episode 2. Then he goes to The Uprising Begins on Donning the Sacred Heart. You know, I never heard of that game. Again, another video on that, actually quite a long video, and then back to Burning Banners, a game by Compass Games on Aaron Plays. Advanced Squad Leader Academy, 4 videos. Tips Tactical number 28, Routing with Purpose with Stu. Victory through Masterful Retreats. Then a talk show, ASL Variants. Then on the scouting segment, unboxing Blood and Iron, Okinawa PTO Critical Hit 2002. And then an update, State of the Academy number 2. It's a channel update on Advanced Squad Leader Academy. On Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds, 2 videos, and it's Action Pack number 12 and 13, ASL Oktoberfest 30. Check it out. Oh, let me see here. Okay, on Agility Snips, we have 2 videos. Fields of Fire Deluxe by Ben Hall, Heartbreak Ridge, Mission 1, Part 1. This is a very different experience, he says. Then Star Wars Rebellion Part 2, Toidaria Subjugated, on Agility Snips Gaming Table. And now we go to Andrew Chung, 4 videos, Pacific Fury, Guadalcanal 1942, an introduction, then a demo playthrough part 1 of said game, and then a demo playthrough part 2, and the final thoughts by Andrew Chung this week on Pacific Fury, Guadalcanal. Boards, Bricks, and Battlefields, Daniel Nemi's YouTube site, The Hero of No Enemies, here for videos, Operation Market Garden, an unboxing, then British Tank Ace, a playthrough North Africa, episode 20. Tide of Iron, Next Wave, Crossroads, that's a playthrough, and back to British Tank Ace, North Africa, episode 21 on Boards, Bricks, and Battlefields. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 2 videos. The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. And Gunpowder Wargaming with special guest Gilbert Collins. Lots of fun with Gilbert. We're going to have him again. And then episode 256 of Counter Clipping. The Other East Side Front Winterfest Wargaming Report on Artie's or ARDWULF'S Lair. The man famously known as Calandale Enrico Viglino, 8 videos. Onward Christian Soldiers Barbarossa, August 1191, then 1192, and a wrap. Then he gives us a review of said game. Then he starts War and Peace, an intro. Then he shows you one of his Hooters. And then War and Peace, the Italian campaign, the Naval Rules, an Egyptian campaign, Naval Failure. All of this on Calandale.
The second week of February 2026 is Warfighter Week, starting off with an unboxing and presentation of Warfighter Ch'Teau, expansion number 2, Gallup, New Mexico. The video presents soldiers, gear, missions, locations, objectives, and more that is found in the expansion. Followed by a video on vehicle rules in Warfighter Ch'Teau. The video explains in detail the vehicle rules created for the core set and its expansions, so you can decide if using vehicles is something you want to try in your Ch'Teau missions. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
Camp Sawyer, one video, Rebel Fury, Wilderness Intro, and May 6th a.m. turn on Camp Sawyer this week. Carl Walmsley, the man with the bionic hair, one video, and it tells us 5 great reasons to play Trench Crusade, a wargaming review on Carl Walmsley's channel. Cardboard Commander, 2 videos, Berlin, Fall of the Reich, 1945, playthrough turns 1 to 3, and then by VUCA Simulations Against the Iron Ring, an unboxing video on Cardboard Commander. Charlie Charles Latora, the One-Eyed Jack, 8 videos, 15mm Romans, half are ready for deployment. Then, maybe I'm reading this wrong, is the terrain effects chart on Mountain Hexes a bit whack? I don't know, Charles, you know. Then 15mm Romans are done. Seriously, man, what a great job. And then Tonkin, first combat example. And Tonkin by Legion Wargames, first turn done, needs a reset or put away. Oh. Then he goes back to 6mm World War II GHQ armor. That's pretty cool. Newest arrival, Sensuken IGN subs by Compass. Time Magazine 1776 issue. And then GHQ micro armor 6mm. Soviets need a more proper paint job. You know, I was watching YouTube and I was watching the History Channel, and it was the history of the American Revolution. And a lot is explained concerning the American Civil War going way back 100 years. I mean, things were rocky to begin with. So, that explains it. And Benedict Arnold, man, he came to Quebec. You know, he rallied our forces. I'm telling you, Benedict Arnold, man. Dragoon Commander mentioned in Dispatches. Season 16, episode 2, he talks, Brandt talks about the Buckeye Game Fest. Hey, I gotta get my cat. I got my cat. And there he goes again. Hey! Georgie, don't! I'm gonna put you outside. Okay? Think he understood? Alright, so let's move on. He doesn't understand. Give me a second. He's a teenager now, you know what I mean? Testosterone. Because he's a boy. Okay, let's try it again. Fanny Rob, one video. Funny, eh? A playthrough of the original Stratego on Fanny Rob. That should be fun. Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles, 3 videos. One is a live stream of La Bataille de Culm, 1813. Then the Battle of Germantown, 1777. And again, the Battle of Germantown, Part 2. On Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles. Gaming with E.R. Bickford, the Shiv. 4 videos, C3I number 20, Drive on the Mets. Then 2 videos, part 4 and 5 of Charlemagne, which 5 is the conclusion, and then Move Magazine's number 94. George Ioris, Work and Play. He sent me a t-shirt. I have it in the wash. But a t-shirt of his Advanced Squad Leader logo. Thank you very much, George. 2 videos on George's channel. Gateway to Caen. Bas de Forge, Rocking with Piats. And Advanced Squad Leader Order of Battle A, or OBA, I don't know what that means. 1 roll from Victory or Disaster. I see that George, you changed some images there to make it more thingy-like. I don't even know what I'm saying, thingy-like. What the hell? Anyways, that's what's happening on the Leonidas of ASL. Henry Hyde. 1 video on its battle map confusion for miniature war games. This is I'm assuming it's a book written by Henry. We should have Henry on once in a while. I mean, on the Chit Show. Once in a while. What the hell's that? And that's that. Gilbert Collins. My Failed Learning Experiment. Empires of the Middle Ages. Well, if he failed, he's going to tell you exactly how he failed. And you won't fail like he did. Hex to Hex, 2 videos. First, Current Town by the Great Battles of the American Civil War, Simple Rules. And then Field Commander Robert E. Lee, Battle of Glendale. This is a new game by DVG. Hexed Encountered, 4 videos. Italy 43, Mark Simonich game, published by GMT. Gameplay example. Then Modern Tactics Afghanistan by VUCA Simulations, a first look. Then Midweek Magazine number 17, Operational Matters number 1 by MMP with Sicily 2. Yeah. Then Inflection Point by MMP, game intro on Hexed Encountered. Respect! Jim Ozarski, 4 videos. Blucher, the Battle of Yellow. Then General d'Armée 2, the Battle of Landsberg. Then the O Group advanced to Smolensk. Then A Fistful of Toes 3, the Counterstroke on Jim Ozarski's YouTube channel. This is a new segment. I'm going to call it War Game in a Polybag. Why? Well, because this war game comes in a polybag. So the first game we're going to do is Swamp Devils from Blood Bayou. I love the title. It's from Tiny Battle Publishing. Swamp Devils is for 2 players, solo-friendly, plays in 60 minutes, very low complexity. It's a cheesy 1950s B-movie. You're in the bayou somewhere, it's dark. There's a bunch of characters. There's the professor, Charlotte, the pretty girl, it's Professor's daughter, the sheriff, the scientist. And now you get the Swamp Devils, you get the Shapeshifter, the High Priest, the Nightmare. Battle is very easy. You put battle chits in a cup, you draw, you live, it dies. That's it. One of the ways to win in this game is that the Professor, Charlotte, and the Sheriff, our heroes, must go to a certain area and battle Swamp Devils, and if all of them die except the Professor, he performs a ritual type thing and you win. Swamp Devils from Blood Bayou, a David Kewitt design, published by Tiny Battle Publishing. The next game I have is Vikings, Scourge of the North. This game takes about 60 to 70 minutes to play. It's a solitaire game, very easy, and it's a game in a bag. In this game, you're in pursuit of gold, glory, and new land. Trade, you sail, you have a quest, and you pillage. So you start off by choosing a great expedition called a saga. Reading down from the card, you'll see a number 9 that tells you how many cards you're going to have in your deck. Basically, that's your timer. On the right side, that you're 10, that's how much money you have, you can buy stuff. Your objective tells you what you need to do and how many quests you have. The last thing, success, is reserved for the campaign game. What comes with this game is one 11 by 17 inch map, 40 die cut counters, 18 campaign cards, and one 8-page rulebook. Vikings, Scourge of the North is a game designed by Joseph Miranda, published by Decision Games. In their mini game series, they have a whole bunch of mini games, not expensive, great game. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know more about war game news, please check out my channel. No one see your big brother all kinds. ID Jester has 1 billion videos, but I took 8. So he's doing the number 30 to 21 2026 top 100 board games of all time with Phoenix Knight. Plus he's got 2 videos on Warframe, Steel Path build, and biggest problems. Then he plays a Stratomatic baseball, 3 videos on Stratomatic baseball, 4 I should say, with a number 20 to 11 on the top 100 board games of all time with Phoenix Knight on ID Jester. Julius, for our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax is back and looking mighty admiral-ish. 2 videos, BealtaCon 2026 and the Kaiser's High Seas Fleet from Compass Game. Reviewed, looked at, playthrough'd on Julius Fairfax's channel. Juste Garde, 4 videos. Game On 2026 Day 3 Imperial Elegy by Vuka. And Game On 2026 Day 4 Horse and Musket with Minis. And Day 5 1714 The Case of the Catalans Con Acquisition. Con Acquisitions. With acquisitions. Alright. And then favorite games of 2025 on Juste Garde this week. Legendary Tactics 4 videos. Your strategy is obsolete. Omnistrat 2000 plus Seahawks versus Patriots tabletop Super Bowl simulation. Another football game, and then Beasts gameplay example, a cooperative puzzle. KilRoyWasHere, 8 videos. Pocket Landship, a game which I actually enjoy. It's a lot of fun. Short little game, solo. By WordForge Games. Unbox and upgrade from print and play version. Plus my favorite segment, Coffee with Kilroy. He's looking at books, Tales of War, Today in Military History, then Perpetual War History. High Frontiers for All, Module 2, Colonization by Ion Games, an unbox and storage solution. Then a pre-release of Lauren Eclipse by NTG Games, an unboxing and a rip. Again, Coffee with Kilroy, Meeple Monthly, issues 154. I hear my cat knocking on the door. He's trying to jump on the handle. I'm gonna freak if he opens the door. Then Risk and Castle Risk by Parker Brothers. Look at a classic used convention copy. Then Kilroy's Deep Dive, Empire at Sunrise by HOLLANDSPIELE, The Great War in Asia 1914. And Vikings Become the Legend by DVG. An unboxing and first look. The Man Who Looks Like a Vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, The Hitler Barrel Mystery, Buried Secrets at the Barrelhof. Then Dick Winters, A Dead Nazi and Buried Treasure, A Band of Brothers Mystery Solved. Last but not least, Fighting Mad, one Allied soldier stopped the German Panzer Grenadier Regiment. Holy cow, man! What do you get for that? Is that the Silver Cross? I don't know. But here we go. For our Italian listeners, Mauro Faina, 3 minutes with Francis, first in Italy, 1521 to 1525, Gold and Steel series on Mauro Faina's channel. Nanguaya, 1 video. SPI's World War I, 1914 to 1918, summer of 1916, turn number 5. On my own worst enemy this week, one video, and it's The Lamps Are Going Out, World War I, turn 1, fall, 1914. That just looks like a huge game. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, one video on its Stonewall's Last Battle. Scenario number 3, Sedgwick to the rescue, a rematch. On the Ox's channel, Pushing Cardboard, 2 videos, unboxing Sea and Steel, and also overview of Sea and Steel on Pushing Cardboard. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has a February 6th, 2026 playthrough of The Great Crisis of Frederick II, Part 5 against Tawny's Board Life on Rough Swordsman Wargamer. For our Italian listeners, 1943, Riccardo Mazzini, the Professor, looks at 1943, One in Rome, a very special tank duel session. San Diego HistCon Online Winterfest, Riccardo Mazzini's channel. Stephen Dolge's 2 videos, Game On 2026 Day 2 and Game On 2026, a retrospective and takeaways. Storm of Steel Wargaming, 2 videos. O Group at Kursk, Germans versus Soviets at Ponyri. Then Storm of Steel, a hobby update. French epic figures, Arnhem Buildings, bag of the Hun something. But O Group, hold on a second. I thought Jim Lazarski was joking, like O Group. So O Group is something. I didn't know about that O Group. What is O Group? Someone tell me what O Group is. It's missing in my intellectual capacity. In my intellectual, I need it. Tabletop Sci-Fi. One video, and it's The Adventures of Conan Gale, Force 9, 2025, a review and play. 2025? Really? I thought you only played older games, but what do I know? The icon, the great one, everybody looks towards him for advice and anything. STUKAJOE, the icon, 2 videos. Autumn and Sunset Live with the SOS Bunker, Part 1, and the conclusion with SOS Bunker on STUKAJOE. The Board Game Chronicles, 3 videos. Brett Walda Vanished Kingdoms expansion, unboxing and overview, plus my top anticipated war games of 2026. Then Brett Walda Artifacts expansion, unboxing and overview, this week on the Board Game Chronicles. Cody and Ray of the Discriminating Gamer, a full load of 8 videos. The Plum Island Horror, more of a bad thing, unboxing with Ray, a expansion for the Plum Island Horror. Herman Lutton's game, yeah. Then Cody looks at Werewolf Insurgency in occupied Germany, 45 to 48. Yeah, Jesus, eh? 3 years. Wow. Then Wunderwaffen unboxing with Ray. Then Cody's top 10 dice chucking games. He says he loves dice. Then Wings of Glory World War II Battle of Britain unboxing with Ray. Then Dune War for Arrakis Desert War with Cody. Mysterium unboxing with Ray. And then, oh geez, my friend's gonna lose it. Carcassonne Big Box with Cody of the Discriminating Gamer. I gotta send him that. The Gentleman of the Player's Aid, 4 videos. Playthrough The Pursuit of John Wilkes Booth by Blue Panther Games, and unboxing Sea and Steel by Neva War Games. And there's Alexander looking mighty French, if I do say so myself. Barbara Tuckman from Cover to Cover, the Players 80 says. Plus, review of The Pursuit of John Wilkes Booth by Blue Panther Games. Andy Nidell's The Korean War, 2 videos. The Korean War Week 85. Futilely pounding North Korea. What the hell is that? Futility. Okay. Then the Korean War Week 86. Koje-do, a simmering cauldron. February 10th, 1952. Koje-do, a simmering cauldron. I thought Koje-do was part of the Koje-do whatever. I can't make a mistake here. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer. 3 videos. Mythic Games continues to steal from people. Field Commander Robert E. Lee review a game by DVG and by Wordforge Games, a Heroes of the Pacific pricing update on the GIMPY Gamer. Tony of Tony's Board Life, 2 videos. Let's play The Great Crisis of Frederick II, Part 5, with Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer, and then Tank Duel Live Play and Quick Teach with Mike Bertuccelli, none other than the designer of the game, plus Hex the HEXES there, Nerd Workshop, Nate Ruff, and Donnie. It's a big bash. It's upcoming, and it's scheduled for the 15th. I'm assuming that is Sunday on Tony's Board Life. The Hugh Hefner of War Games Wardy Road plays World War II chat with tour guide Phil, plus Chickamauga Bowl live from the River of Death Battle Above the Clouds. An Army of the Potomac play should be the finaling of Cold Harbor. Should be the final of Cold Harbor. The finale? Oh. And let's talk to Oz on Wardy Roll Plays World War II. U-Boater 658, 4 videos, a Traveler Naval Campaign, Episode 5, Out of the Shadows, Strike, he says. Then a offline AI-assisted RPG setup, Zoser Modern War Examples. Alright. And offline AI RPG setup, Bravo Teen Operation Forest, Storm Mission 2, and Sea Power and State 2025. Rules Review Part 1, Overview, Components, and Sequence of Play. The Cap! That is Wayne Hansen, 2 videos. Top 5 solo war games of 2025. And then Recon, Vikings Become the Legend board game. Become the Legend, a DVG board game. Solitaire preview. Wise Guy History, 3 videos. And it's all on the Grand Campaign. So 23rd to 28th of August, 29th to September 3rd, and the 4th to the 11th of September. All this happening in 1914. Holy cow. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV, 2 videos. Charlatans from, I can't pronounce that, Whispers, an unboxing, and then Aeon's End, a review on Wojennik TV. Forever 27, Zilla Blitz, 4 videos, 1809, Talavera Overview, a Napoleonic war board game by Tactical Workshop, then Game of the Month, January 2026, and Rising Dragon gameplay and impressions, future/modern war game board games. I know that. That looks very much like Flying Pig Games Armageddon. It's Rising Dragon. It's the expansion. My eyes are good. And then Eagle Leader Campaign, Episode 4, Dan Verson Games. on Zilla Blitz this week.
Howdy folks, Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. We are back with a channel update. It's been about 4 weeks, so we're starting down here in the bottom and working our way up. So that's the last update that we did, and since then we did some unboxings, unbaggings. There was High Speed Hover Tank. This is a sci-fi game that was put out by Tiny Battle Publishing. If you like sci-fi and really large, huge tanks and some nice tank-on-tank action, take a look at that. We have Battle for the Bayous. This is the War of 1812. At the end of it, 1814 into the beginning of 1815, way down in the south, near New Orleans. If you like yourself some War of 1812, take a look at that game. Then these next, let's see, I'm going to scroll up a little bit here. The next 3 items here. These are old things that I did back in 2024. Let's see, I'm going to adjust this a little bit here because you can't quite, there you go. 2024, September, October, I was taking a class on card game design, and my card game was Mythic Journey. These were not available in public on my channel. They were unlisted, and I decided to make those public for your viewing pleasure. There's different levels of the prototype. I'm taking a new class, and we'll talk about that a little more in a minute. So these are old videos, but they're just now showing up because I published them on the channel. All right, and then the last 2 videos we have here are dealing with the game design and prototyping supplies. My new course is on a deep dive addressing design questions through prototyping. We're going to be doing 6 prototypes in the course of an 8-class course every other week, 3 hours, and we've got a lot of prototyping assignments, and then a sort of a longer project of spelling out what we would do to continue one of these prototypes towards fruition. But so I've been gathering a bunch of my supplies. None of these are going to be digital prototypes. It's all going to be physical, analog, as they say, physical prototypes, components. So some of you have seen the amount of stuff that I have accumulated, and you can see here the different kinds of supplies that I have. The latest one is focused on dice and a few other objects. And so I'll probably be doing maybe 1 or 2 more of these as I get more organized and finding more stuff. And there's just such a wealth of different kinds of objects that you can use to spur your creativity and use in prototyping and that. And I probably will start doing some videos on my actual progress in doing the prototypes, sharing bits and pieces of some of those projects. So we'll see. That'll be to come. So in terms of gameplay of war games or other board games, I probably won't do too much of that while this class is. I'll try maybe to fit 1 or 2 in the next, what is it, 16 weeks, 8 courses every other week. But I will do unboxings, and I'll do other various things. So we will be busy with the class, but we will keep doing various kinds of channel content. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on my channel, thank you, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching this on Dan Pincali's No Enemies Here, everyone wish Dan good health, and make sure you subscribe to his channel. Thanks, y'all. Bye.
Another week, another show. Here's the monster. Here's the monster, Georgie. Hey, look how handsome he is. He's got these stripes here, huh? Hey. Anyways, thanks for watching, putting up with me, putting up with Georgie. Look. Hey, now you want to get out. Hey? Yeah, first of all, give me a that's it, man. You know what's happening tomorrow? I can't believe it. Bobby Bala, a friend of mine, says he wants to come over and spend the day playing games and painting minis. So, it's officially my first con. And what am I going to call it? Apartment 6. Huh? Leave it ambiguous and all that. You know what I'm saying? Might have 3 people. Anyways, I'm going to be taking pictures. Maybe a video of it, you know. I'm going to take pictures from different angles so it looks like there's a lot of people. Anyways, it's fun. Thanks to Bobby Bala for doing that. He's he's pushing my limits of focus. But since the con is painting and war games, my focus is split in half. And there goes Georgie again on my goddamn table. Georgie! Just on the rock. Anyways, have a good weekend. I gotta deal with Chico here. Ciao!